CXRT.
It's 10 o'clock.
Well, let's see. All these clocks say 10 o'clock. So, without further ado, goodbye, ado. Does anyone need to use the repeater before I begin this morning's traffic net or need a signal report? This is N1 QO. And we'll see if all the traffic people will check in or not. And good morning. This is cycle 1 of the ARRO Western Massachusetts Traffic Net for the 11th of March 2014. This net meets daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 on Sunday on the Nobark Mount Greylock, K1FFK 146.91162.2 repeater. Dot. Polka dot. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilo cycles at 13:45 and 15:30 local time. This is a direct net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. Your net control station today is November 1 Quebec Oscar Victor N1 QOV. My name is OB Oscar Bravo India Echo, and I am located in Pittsfield, Berkshire County, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I am running commercial power, and I have no traffic for the net at this time. Now, at this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority? Go now. No stations heard. Now looking for our first region liaison station or a representative thereof. Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul. Please call and list any traffic.
This is AB1GC, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, running battery power, prepping for the big ice and snowstorm, but without any traffic.
Okay, recognizing Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul. Battery, no traffic. Plug in the bulldozer. I don't hear like 3 to 6, but whatever. Okay, moving along. What do we got here? Now, net control is looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements. Let me clear my throat when I have a sip of coffee. Traffic announcements. Anyone can generate traffic or bring announcements to the net. Your call signs, please. Traffic or announcements. Hey, it's warm outside. The sun is shining. When it's warm and sunny, it means it melted away all that snow that is on the way. Okay, peeps, here we go now. Excuse me. This shake it out, shake it out. Net control is now looking for any station, anywhere, anyhow. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in the Western Mass Traffic Net. Stations with or without traffic, please check in now.
Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November, Tango, India. Name is John. Presently mobile in Shelburne Falls. Battery powered. No traffic. Good morning. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Echo Oscar. Rich in Ludlow. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Albany. Good morning to the net. Here is November 1, Alpha November Delta. Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic, and it's 49 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson. Good morning, Obi. Good morning to the net. This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Echo Oscar, Mario in Sandusville, Massachusetts. No traffic, commercial power, battery backup, and it's 41 degrees over here. Not quite as warm as Florida over there in Munson. Good morning, Obi, and good morning, Ned. Kilo 2, Hotel Alpha Tango, commercial power. Here is Kilo Bravo 1, Oscar Delta Mike, Bill from Bennington, Vermont, commercial power. K1FFK.
Oakley dokley. I'll go through the list again. Besides myself, commercial, Paul, commercial, battery, Wmtn C1, John, a really good signal for being mobile, KC18EO, Rich, commercial, N1AND, Doug, commercial, 10 degrees. Well, it's always warmer in the Connecticut River Valley. From me riding in the back of a pickup truck, it's always warmer going through that area. KB1YEO, Mario, commercial. Yep, there is a Mario holiday, believe it or don't. I put that up on Facebook, the site that I use, but anyway, I'll get that. K2HAT, good morning, Lee. Fine business on all the HF stuff. You might mention sometime what you're using for an antenna and junk. Next time I do the radio stuff, KB1 ODM Bill commercial. Further check-ins, this is N1QOB.
N1WWX.
Last station standby. Last station, say again slowly. Call sign, first name, and power source, please. Get a relay on that?
Relay off the Hotel November. Over.
Okay, unknown station, stand by if you can. I'm not copying that. Anybody have a relay?
I didn't get the prefix, but I got Oscar Hotel November on the end of it there.
Okay, Oscar Hotel November. You want to try it one more time? Go slowly and or repeat 3 times. Okay, we'll file that in the system. Further stations.
Here is Whiskey 1, Tango, Bravo, November, Mobile. Name is Dave, Dog, Able, Victor, Echo. And I'm passing through Northfield, Massachusetts. Battery powered, no traffic, and good morning. Here is KB1, Zulu, November, Victor, Jim in Westfield, commercial power. Good morning.
Okay, let me run down there was a Oscar Hotel November, didn't get all of that. And a couple of new ones for me. I believe it's Whiskey 1, Tango, Bravo, November, Dave, Mobile. And I might have got this wrong. Kilo, Bravo 1, Zulu, November, Victor, commercial power. First name, please.
Jim in Westfield.
Okay, thank you, Jim, and welcome to the new call signs. New on the net call signs. Further check-ins? Okay, all those not involved in traffic handling, of which there is none, may secure at this time. Running into the local announcements, no bark announcements. What do we got here? Newcomers roundtable. Roundtable net meets, informal net meets on the first and third Mondays of the month at 7:30. All are welcome. Newly licensed hams, upgraded hams, and old timers alike. Again, the first and third Monday at 7:30, 19:30, Monday evenings. This repeater, 2 meter 9-1. And the Western Mass Emergency Net meets at Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Starting on HF 3944 lower side. Moving over to the Nobark VHF UHF repeaters, 2 meter, 6 meter, 440 and 220. Time being 9, 9:30, 9:45, and 10 a.m. respectively. Next club meeting, Nobark Club meeting, is the 23rd of March at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 1900 at the Berkshire Humane Society Building, 214 Barker Road in Pittsfield. Next scheduled Hamfest flea markets I have marked down is the 15th of March. I believe that's Saturday in Dayville, Connecticut, and another in Conway, New Hampshire. Then Sunday, the 16th of March, Southington, Connecticut. So Saturday, Sunday, Dayville, Connecticut, Conway, New Hampshire, and Southington, Connecticut. Further check-ins for the net. This is N1 QOV.
This is NOXBI, commercial power on the track.
And recognizing N1 XBI Ramon with no traffic. Commercial power. Okay, what do you got shaking here? We'll go into the weather and all that other junk I usually do. At the top of the line here, winter storm watch in effect from March 12th at 0700 until March 13th, 11 a.m. Current conditions in Pittsfield, fair with haze, 37 degrees of the Fahrenheit persuasion. Winds out of the west at 8 miles an hour, and a wind chill of 31. That's the weather from Pittsfield. And moving to the ISS, what's today, the 11th of March. All passes, visible or not. I'm not sure what they're doing on the radio voice, but they're probably on digital packet. Anyway, next one I have here is 11:35, then 13:12, and then 14:50. Roughly an hour and a half between each pass. 11:30 and 14:50 ISS. Okay, party time. The W1AW Centennial QSO party is being sponsored at K1TTT QTH, Kilo 1 Tango Tango Tango, Dave in Peru, Mass, the super station of the Northeast contest station. Looking for guest operators. If you don't have HF or whatever equipment or don't have a licensed class, this is your chance to operate big time. You can sign up or poke around or look at cameras at K1TTT.net. Now, this is happening starting at 8 p.m. Tuesday, April 8th, continuing on until 7:59, Tuesday, April 15th. So April 8th till April 15th, you can sign up and do a however long shifts you want. I guess you got food, drink, sleeping arrangements, and check it out, K1TTT.net. If there's any questions, I'll be around after the net. Okay, something new, countdown, St. Patrick's Day, 5 days, 9 hours, and 43 minutes. And 8 days, 9 hours, 43 minutes until spring. Okay, short list on Earth calendar, world events, Commonwealth Day, and Tuvalu. Tuvalu must be Oceania Island. And the restoration of Lithuania's statehood, of course, in Lithuania. That's world events, holidays, things they celebrate.
K1FFK.
And finally, the weird things that we celebrate in the US of A. National Johnny Appleseed Day. He was real. Johnny Appleseed is real. National Worship of Tools Day. Hey, is it Mac or is it Snap-on? National Worship of Tools Day. I go with Mac. They got like a 13 millimeter hex key that nobody else sells. And National Oatmeal Waffles Day, of course. Hey, where would we be without oatmeal waffles? That's it for announcements that I can think of. N1QOV looking for further check-ins for the Western Mass traffic net. Okay, let's see here. Last call and or questions, comments, additionals for the net. Okay, everyone is placated, satisfied. Let's see, next regularly scheduled traffic net is at 1300 this afternoon. Net control, N1YCW, or a representative thereof. So, with that, disclosure cycle 1 of the ARRO Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91162.2 toned repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 19 minutes. I now return the repeater back to regular amateur use. 2 Tango Oscar 2. Regular amateur use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in. And those who stood by while this net was being conducted. This is November 1. Quebec Oscar Victor N1QOV now signing clear. 7-3. Not supposed to use 7-3s on voice. 7-3. The net is closed. Hey, the TN wearing off yet, Lee? K2HATN1QB.
How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for sharing about the Boston Spot Swap Fest. I put a link to the video of the photos I took there. I took a bunch of snapshots. Some of them are blurry, but I put it into a movie format via the CASA 3's free program that Google has and put them on YouTube. It's a lot easier than trying to email out pictures to 30 different people or so. Just put them all up on YouTube and let people look through them. And if they need a specific picture, they can email me back. You had asked before about my HF station, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I usually do. What is it? Today's Tuesday. I usually do the one checking in or whatever on your radio and power and antenna and all that. But yeah, inquiry on the HF station.
Okay, well, the 2-meter radio in the house, I'm cheating. I am using an external amplifier. Looks like about 75 watts going to a approximately 17-foot tall antenna. I have the joy of living in the valley, in the Hudson River Valley, with a very large hill directly to my east that makes it tough to talk to Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut for ground wave. On the HF stuff, I have 3 different antennas to choose from. I have a ground-mounted vertical that's approximately 25 foot tall. I have a G5RV, and I have another vertical, 24 foot tall vertical, 30 foot off the ground, above the peaked roof of the house. And so that's my options for HF antennas. If that